Good afternoon, Japan. Good afternoon, rest of the world. My name is Kaz. I'm a Japanese entrepreneur who recently moved to Singapore at the end of 2021. Today, I'm going to deliver the English content and I'm going to talk about the steep Japanese yen depreciation to 150 yen against $1 for the first time in 32 years. I'm going to talk about what's going on with Japanese yen, what are the impact to the Japanese economy, and what you should do to survive in this difficult era. I'm going to talk about that today. If you are interested in today's video, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start today's content. The screen I'm showing is the Japanese yen, US dollars weekly chart. As you can see, the Japanese yen has been falling quite a bit since beginning of January. So from January, Japanese yen has been falling around 30%. First of all, this is one of the article from the Nikkei Asia. The yen weakened to 32-year low, declining past 147 Japanese yen per dollar. Tokyo, the Japanese yen dropped to a 32-year low on Thursday as the country's central bank backs the U.S. Federal Reserve's monetary tightening and maintain its loose policies. So basically, the U.S. Fed is keep rising the Fed fund interest. On the other hand, the Japanese government, central bank, keep losing the interest rates. So what happened is investor wants to sell the Japanese bond and then buy the US bond because basically you can get more percentage of dividend because it's a higher rate. It attracts more foreign investors. Because the yen depreciation and also the Japanese government reopened the Japanese border since October 11th for the first time in almost 2 years and 10 months because of COVID-related restrictions, a lot of foreign travelers now want back to come to Japan by taking advantage of a strong currency against the Japanese yen. So all the hotels, cheap food, and all the attractions and entertainments, it's a bargain price to the foreign travelers. So that's a good thing for the Japanese inbound business because now the Japanese tourism industry needs to taking advantage of this cheap depreciated yen so that more foreign customers are coming to the Japanese market. But the difference between 3 years ago now is because the yen has been depreciated so much, a lot of goods has been rise because a lot of Japanese companies are depending on imports of the oil or the natural resource and everything, so that every ingredient is now price is going up. So because the demands from the foreign travelers, stores or restaurants, they're trying to set the higher price so that you can make more margin. But the problem is to the Japanese citizen because we only make the Japanese yen, and these restaurants or tourist spots, they keep rising the price to match the demands to the foreign travelers. So that's the one thing. And also that a lot of rich people from overseas, they are now trying to buy a lot of Japanese real estate, lands, companies by using the strong US dollar. So I'm very worried about Japanese technology because a lot of foreign hedge funds and private investors are now acquiring the Japanese company so that all of the technology now belongs to the foreign entity. So that's also another concern. Anyway, that's kind of like an impact what's happening to the Japanese company. Japan is going to face the stagflation. Stagflation is the inflation while the economy is going down. Also, one more thing is the 6,700 food and drinks products to rise in Japan starting October. So Japanese consumers also are facing the inflation against over 6,700 consumable goods, so which is not good. So the way we have to work on is to make more money in US dollars because US dollar is hiking, Japanese yen is tanking. There's a couple solutions. One is sell the products on eBay or sell on Amazon.com. These are cross-border trade. And my company SAATS, we are teaching all the individuals and small entities to sell the products to overseas market by using the eBay. So now is a great opportunity to learn how to buy and sell on eBay, because by taking advantage of yen depreciation. So for the international customers, a lot of Japanese goods are very in the appealing price, which is in the bargain price. It's an easy way to start making the US dollars from internet, right? So it's eBay, Amazon. But so that you should take advantage of this yen depreciations. We as an individual level cannot control about yen depreciation. There's nothing we can do. So what we can control is your action, right? So now yen has been tanking. We have to find a way to make money in the US dollars. And then the only thing I can think of is by eBay and also by Amazon, and maybe you can buy a Bitcoin or buy the US dollars and then hold it for some long time. So you gotta kind of think about what's going on in the world. And I'm gonna cover more about these kind of contents in coming days. But today I just want to let you know what's going on in Japan, what's going on with Japanese yen, what you should do as an individual to survive in this sudden change, Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe my channel. Please click the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload new video. Please follow my Twitter, because I'm talking about the life in Singapore and also all the business topics and what's going on in the world. So please follow my Twitter, because I'm tweeting pretty much 10 to 15 tweets a day. And also please follow my Instagram, because I'm posting quite a lot of business related contents as well. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I do appreciate your comments and pins and all the likes. I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.